the value chain.
Then the gumsi cho.
The value to be able to find why you be.
Premier League is in England. So say Oko a year, Oko Kovaciano. Kovaciano to say the two. Ebi I am fan say Kumase. Na Ashanti region to be a Joso. A whole a queer friend is a Joso, and a friend be a Kovaciano in Italy. Na I wonder what the technical center of Italian football. Say Urama to almost say defense win new titles, attack win new games. And he say Alex Ferguson the dominance in started with Premier League, you know, it was one of his speeches and the Manchester United players. Into one area, Alex Ferguson, when we talk about the York and the Co, David Beckham, Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes, Roy Keane, so two batch, one area Ferguson making sure say every single season, whether he maintained them or improve, was in the defense. And to the share, at the time he had even the best centre back in the Premier League in Rio Ferdinand. At a point he had world-class Japstam, Shevedic. And Ferguson might lose qualities or other department, but when it comes to the defense, the name is to offend Niagara. And then on the boy Ferguson, Emma Premier League no team dominate you know. Yamfa the same words Emra and the Premier League 2025-2026 season. Now Yamfa can same CCA. Is a Premier League about how many games?
7.
Okay. Now Ujidi say defense every new titles and attack every new games. Ujidi.
That is true.
Then it raises some questions about the Liverpool team this season.
They are conceding goals.
7 games now. It looks like Liverpool are conceding 9 goals. 9. Arsenal within the same period are conceded 3. Into one area, Liverpool is finding it difficult. The defensive setup of the Liverpool team. And yet personnel, no. But the defensive organization of Liverpool, and I'm to a problem. And it's exposing the Liverpool team. Share. Saturday time I line up in the by number 1 platform, and Chelsea fans are no more, so they were saying, say, oh, but with the Liverpool better take Chelsea. Now I say, say, boy, now the level of quality players, and she didn't super bro, and I mean, the boy, I be more coach, you know. Anzo Maresca was smart over the weakness of Liverpool, and on not try say on no weakness, no be minimizing no. Chelsea, anytime they will move into a midfield 3, especially with Reece James, Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, almost difficult to break down. Then, about 2 sharp wingers, Pedro Neto and Garnacho. The reason was simple. Zhao Pedro now obo as force number 9. You might see him as a number 9, but Mizoto obo operating like a force number 9. Ne dey say Esa what Van Dijk and Konate de omo ba animu. Then the Chelsea midfielders will be locating omo 2 wingers no. Etu the game no hweniye. Count the number of times that Pedro Neto passes from Reece James, Caicedo, Ekono, then even Garnacho. The decision na na poor. Because Liverpool ma almost places and obi person about Liverpool biano. So you need the wing play and you need wingers to torment them. It's even when Jettins no. Look at the boy now boy na Mama Dasveli Mr. To you born no ton channel. This were science Mr. No watch Liverpool team na. Abeya dia as a coach they find a way to solve it. Ebiom Virgil van Dijk is not the Van Dijk of 2-3 years ago. I said last year, big debate on it. The strength of Van Dijk as a defender aims to defend this space. Van Dijk can defend them to go into one-on-one situation. It is sometimes one argument never say he is the greatest defender in the Premier League. I am raising some question marks. But defender them to and so when you maybe show you should go into tackles. So the one of kicker players, but no defend this place. There's also a man for a picture of the Van Dijk. Oh, one week I said the bono.
I'm watching it. It's no man was that.
Almost where
I to give an example. Van Dijk way. No, the defender when we go with you.
No.
He wasn't that close. Like what you got carbon there. He wasn't that close.
Maybe an awful. He was still going back.
Obasasa na defender be abi defender.
No,
Obo go share.
He should be crossing the space. Send your own shoot you. But here. He was still going. All man the big space for you. Okay,
hey.
Kasi to wait me.
You go to azo dey enquire.
One more and has scored a million.
It's
him. Wait a leg.
Yes.
But you go the distance now. Defender so uko close. Na so unya player also oh move or pass man wey go film. Am what you man be here.
More defender.
So the question Caicedo pick a ball no. One and the closest Liverpool player.
I think was Konate.
Okay, let's go. It's Van Dijk. Van Dijk. And one area, I said, we improve M2. The long shooting.
Yeah.
It is a pickable those areas. No one close now.
Obabashi.
It's made be Amikasa. Yes, here or you're one of the best defenders game now. But even in his country, when you're the best. In the history of Dutch football, Van Dijk is the best defender in Dutch football. Because me, I've had opportunity to watch Ronald Koeman. My head has stamped. He's not there. So what the match and the Liverpool defense is becoming a problem. On my attack, you cannot use 7 games to write off Salah. A player where you're consistent when it comes to goal scoring in the Premier League. Alexander Isak, you say, or match fitness problem. A young player or you both.
But I think what I see, also this Liverpool team, now Salah a lot of the balls, passes from not only Trent, but even midfielders. So I pass from the man side.
And there was one thing.
You watch Liverpool now and Salah be a 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
Now the balls are not going to Salah.
The issue. Liverpool may say the pressing and the tenacity of Luis Diaz. Once I know sometimes football make say one will be a forward or put in a forward rower. Don't use only goals to judge him. Cody Capo and Luis Diaz. The closest Liverpool to Luis Diaz, Federico Chiesa. But look at the treatment and the slot to the man. But that is the truth.
He's coming from injuries.
Born so the German, but they be over the injuries. They say Liverpool fans and come at and the slow. So many reason why Cody Capo game Biano or boy, a question in a park is a boy or more. It's the Liverpool teams the two. I think going on no. Where areas are the coach need to fix if they want to repeat what last season no more by winning.
Frimpong no injured and
Frimpong no.
Bavo. No. So why is he on the bench? Not Soboslai, and he's done that repeatedly this season. Soboslai is moved to the right.
So you are the inner boy, you or the bragging in the boy.
Okay, but Soboslai, but the guy was on the bench.
So yeah, Amorin. Amorin the enemy no, you know.
But yeah, 12 and
I don't know what but it was
a
well-planned tactical game from Enzo Maresca and I'm to Odinya Asab victory over a Liverpool. And now I'm Manchester City ne Brentford. Is it true? We don't need to write City off from teams of the Premier League, you know. We don't need to write City off. And your results no mokunya, you know. But it looks like they are changing something. Also, Makase situation na Guardiola woman no. So to onani bida. After never Guardiola and the team are difficulties mo. I want another season to prepare, change his team. But they are finding ways to win games, sir. So to every big point, you might even think game where the City will lose an unbelievable draw. And I think the signing of Donnarumma is paying off. They have a goalkeeper because of his size. Brentford for a chance be. If any goalkeeper some more experienced to say Donnarumma, because even at the Donnarumma 26 years old. at the age of 26 years as a goalkeeper, still were young. But because of his size, and when your opportunity to play in top competitions, it's me overcoming pressure. When the calmness no disables at your go, most goalkeepers will panic. It is the signing of Donnarumma as a replacement for Ederson. Doto is paying off at Manchester City. And they say no, we are much concentrated on resource than even style of play. And it makes them dangerous into the Italian Serie A. Arsenal the first one I'm kind of emanisiwa. Doto Serie A. But the maybe CCA. The big match over the weekend was Milan and Juve. The two. On say there are some games that ubetimi din kuku, ubetimi abodro. The two. Ebi ana one winning, but once a game where the game we are a board ready. Eyepa. Una now we are the best side. Even in some defeats, and yet defeats in Yanam teams now more lose no and no money ade. They might even be the best side, but none you may be no more to me when you came. If you watch the annual game across between Milan and Juventus, meaning say Zakito will change his ways towards Luka Modric. What say? Milan cannot rely on the 40-year-old. But anytime you watch Luka Modric in the black and red jersey of AC Milan, the difference here is, Madrid, no, when he was aging, still no boy as an advanced midfielder, but Milan Obo as a deep line playmaker. Coach been a desire to get the best in Luka Modric at 40. When the pass to Jimenez, I'm to the penalty in the bay. Then watch the 88th minute pass to Rafael Leao. Our Leao makes it a chance. Even when teams echo on the low block, Luka Modric always find a way to unlock team defense. No. It was a game Milan were just not lucky. Pulisic had a penalty. Part no about for so. Two clear chances for Rafael Leao. Too difficult to mix than to score. Now Leao Asenti when you were the Milan team and one area Allegri aye to perfection. How the team defend. Too what tomorrow today, what Gabia, what Pavlovic. It's difficult to break them down. The signs are clear, and Makasa one advantage at Milan were ahead of clubs on member competing for Serie A and say, Ofa Napoli, Ofa Inter, Ofa Juve, Ofa Roma and Gasparini. Napoli, Roma, Inter, Juventus, Omunina European football. Milan any European football. Last year it was advantage for Napoli and Omuteki Edigi Siriano. This season a better advantage for Club FNC AC Milan. It was a drawn game, but clearly the better side was AC Milan. Omune creating clear opportunities to win the game and a game no a year 1-1. Last one I mean a Barcelona 7. Yes, many say Uberi. Sometimes you might credit Ubi Awashi go. Now what discredit tape is to Ubi Awashi go. The importance of Inigo Martinez to the Barcelona team and reason why Barcelona and team finding a replacement for Inigo Martinez sometimes the two the guy was the reason why a young Pau Kubasi was going so well. He was a leader. But then Arejo, between Arejo and Kubasi, what the age of Kubasi, now the age of Arejo. One excellent young how to set up the Barcelona defense. Kubasi Arejo wenye consistent onye commander we chiro to say the name Inigo Martinez edema Barcelona team no, and in a high line you need somebody to lead no guide the defense no. Last season game was it against Real Valladolid or Elche? It was a game as a Barcelona Lucia now the Real Madrid bad title contention him Sabo na PSG edition first goal it was similar. It took Inigo Martinez 100.7 done a tackle no to prevent is it Valladolid team in America. Can game me and day 1-1 and the Real Madrid La Liga race put pressure on Barcelona. It's a sometime I can say born ye bebo obi be she go but you may be amount for Bayern or Park so I am equal to go na yasha no but you might not see it. how a defender will block a clear goal scoring opportunity. A goalkeeper will make a saver. So to go ready, any goalkeeper ni saver. And can one na yash and komoteka. That was how important na Inigo Martinez here. But then you can said the financial situation of Barcelona now allow them to find obi to say Inigo Martinez. But I don't know muja Inigo Martinez when he go free into the Saudi League. And it's something that throughout the season, so to whilst they have a world-class attack, a world-class midfield, no, there are two central defense pairing. No, so to questions in best eba in the PSG game, and they are criticizing you Kubasi. Oshe Enra against Sevilla game na Kubasi Arehu. Inti season ekosono. Coach and the other Hansi Flick needs to find a way. Obe maintaining the high line, obe on the low block, said the bear, or more exposing the high line. These are some of the things that Barcelona season economy.
All right. I'm up for say just 30 seconds on Manchester United's masterclass performance.
I was trying very hard to find a brand beer or say last season and also unity. I say a friend elected someone a Manchester supporter. I ordered that sweet.
Unity just a day.
Or say at that Manchester United we need 5 games at Wasono and San unity. Massive, I don't know.
Oh, what's going on there?
Oh, Messi,
the bomber Baswell.
Messi, Tia, some of it.
Forgetting this. You will be just say,
I brought your desk finish. You too. I brought your desk finish. Only reason I will not sit here.
Now, 5 days,
Messi, only reason I will not sit here.
5 days, go for beautiful.
I will not sit here. Yes, Messi, the NT I'm a team. Me, you should one match pay. With the current situation, I say, with the current situation, Manchester have come from last season. I will never use 1 win.
Okay.
About 1 defeat.
Right.
1 win.
So let me do this for you.
That's what we can say. We run out the screen is no. In let to so one no. Or no same up Manchester United as on the United fan and picture away we go to Saturday no. And we'll take his picture away. Or say Manchester United we need 5 games to Aswa. Obey it to me. Correct. Team consistent.
Okay.
I say